God, no wonder. No wonder. I have the heat all low on that. I'll be right back. I gotta go get something. Hey, you guys. It's a little late, but I wanted to curl my hair so I don't have to do it tomorrow. I didn't have time to curl it yesterday. Well, today actually. Because I had a doctor's appointment. Hi! How's everybody doing? Hi, Lisa. Did I miss you on support? No, I didn't go because we got there. We got out of there really like a little late, and then we went to go get. We ordered food, and oh my god, dude, the traffic was bad. Came home, ate, and then it was already late, so I didn't go live on supporters. You didn't miss me. And then I was gonna go live earlier to get ready, but I already know that if I do that, most likely I will stay on there forever, and I didn't have time. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Irene. Hi, Anastasia. Hi, you guys. So I was thinking if I should do a little gender reveal for all my Slayy Tias on here. We already know, and it was literally confirmed today. So, hi, Carmela. Wait, what? Looks like you're gonna have a baby girl. You know what's so funny? Yesterday we were talking about it on my supporters. We were going off of like based off some of the moms on there, like their experience, and talking about heart rates and all that, because you know they claim you can tell the sex with the heart rate. And I was telling the girls that when I went for my first ultrasound, it was before I was 20 weeks, and the heart rate was 152, right? And the girls were, well, some of the girls were saying that means it's a boy, but then I had someone else saying, no, that's a girl because I had a girl, so whatever. And then I told them that this last ultrasound heart rate was 150s, but I didn't know exactly the number because doctor just used a little hearing machine, not an actual ultrasound. And today is going to blow your mind because today the heart rate was in below 140, bro. Below 140. So now it's like, what? So I know everybody's super confused. Like, boy, girl, boy, what is it? So I wanted to wait till I had the baby to like surprise you guys, or at least till I spill the beans and I accidentally let it out. But I do have a lot of you girlies that have been asking me if I have a baby registry. I kind of feel weird about doing a registry, to be honest. I've never done a wish list or a registry, anything like that. And I kind of feel weird because I see other people like getting judged about it. But then again, a lot of them do like wish list for being on their period, for freaking going on a date, freaking going on a picnic. They do wish list for any little thing they can. So yeah. But that's the only reason why, because I keep getting asked what baby Lovato is to send baby gifts. So it's kind of like, well, you kind of have to say what it is, right? So people know what to get. So I was thinking, since we did gender reveal on Thanksgiving with my family. But what do you guys think? Should I do one with you guys? If I don't do that here, if you guys are like, no, we'll just wait, then I'll do it on supporters, because I know the girls on supporters really want to know. Hi, Bonita. Hi. I'm trying to hurry because I need to go and finish wrapping stuff. Hi, Maxine. Yes, team girl. Yes, gender reveal, team girl. Everything says a girl for me, and I'm having a boy. Really? Yeah, that's great. When are you due? That's crazy. With this baby, it's kind of hard to know because, like I said, there's days where it's giving a certain sex, and then the next day it's like, nope. But right now, I think everybody's ready to know. Thank you, Leticia. Yes, I am 5.5 months already, and it's gone by so fast. Me and hubby were talking about that because he went with me to ultrasound, and he's like, it went by so freaking fast. And I honestly think it went by so fast because we didn't tell anybody, like not even my family, till I was 3 months. Like when I told you guys, I literally told my family first, and then a few days later I came on here and I shared the picture post. No, I really want to know. Let us know for Christmas. Oh, that would be cute. Boy. It's obvious. That's funny. Because you are like 100, like, do you feel like 100% boy? Because I'm telling you, I have a lot of people that are very confident in their guesses. Some like, I know for a fact it's a boy. I know for a fact it's a girl. Even my mom, she was super confident about her guess. She was all lecturing everybody right before we did the gender reveal. She was lecturing everybody like, I know because this and this and this. And she was wrong. She was wrong. Hi, Cindy. Thank you, Jen. Thank you for the stars. So I'll do something cute for you guys. How about that? I originally wanted to, like I said, I wanted to do it like till baby was born. I'm due March 8th with my 4th boy. Oh my gosh, did you want a girl? Or you're fine with boys? Honestly, I feel like boys are so much easier than girls. Thank you, Maria, for the stars. My lip liner is Cholita from Homegirl Movement. I'm having a girl and I'm due in a Jan. Oh, you're almost there. Are you nervous? Thank you, Maria, for sharing. I had a baby girl yesterday, 4 pounds 10. Oh, congratulations, girlie. What's your baby girl's name? Aw. It's a girl. Ivy says it's a girl. Hi, Allison. Tell us. I want to do a little, like a cute little reveal. You know what? I've been kind of like wanting like a custom made cake because they're like so delicious to me. So this will be like the perfect excuse to get one, and then I've seen the cutest gender reveal cake, and it's a little stork, and it has like the little thing that it holds in the mouth where it carries the baby, and then you're supposed to use like a little knife or something, and you swipe the little like the little pouch to the side, and it'll be pink or blue. I thought that was super cute. We have 4 boys and 1 girl. That's our current situation right now. Without this baby. Me and hubby have 4 boys, 1 girl. I agree with you. Boys are more traviesos when they're little. Girls are more calm. But then they get into the whole teenage stage where, yeah. So I truly feel like girls are hard in their teenage years. It's easy for somebody to be like, oh no, you know. Girls are so, like, even if you think about it, like with boys, you don't have to worry about doing their hair and none of that good stuff. You just give them a fade or run your fingers through the top with the little gel and boom, they're done. But with girls, you gotta do all kinds of stuff. Brie, yes, they're on the I don't know if it's this color is sold out, but it's the darkest brown on the website. And I believe it's Cholita. I can't really see it anymore because it's so small. I can't see but I'm pretty sure it's Cholita. I know it's a little girl on the way. Aww. I've been so careful to not let it slip, Allison. But I'm not gonna lie. One of these previous lives, I let it out and nobody caught on. Literally nobody caught on. What live it is, I don't know. What part is it? I don't know. Hi, Denise. But yes, I think girls are harder when they're in their teenage years. Because Serenity is going to be turning 15 this coming August. And my oldest is 17 and he's so easy. Like, I have no problems with him. Even my stepson is 19 and boys are so much easier than girls. Titi, it's constantly like girl freaking drama, being bossy, and then bumping heads because it's like me fighting with my daughter is fighting with myself. Anna, if I say it, I'm probably gonna say it in Spanish, so I don't know if I'm gonna pronounce it right, but I'm gonna say Catalea, or is it wrong? I don't know. And it's so crazy because I wasn't really too confident with the results of the gender that they gave us because honestly, once I tell you guys the sex, I will show you the ultrasound pictures, the one we got today and the one they gave us for the reveal, and you would feel the same way as me. Like, are you sure? Because that looks so, like, it was just like a big blob of just black and didn't really look like anything. Like, you couldn't see a leg or nothing. Like, it just didn't look right. And then she was kind of also hinting out if she should do a false gender reveal envelope for us, so that way I wouldn't go and cheat and look at the envelope. So I'm like, what if she did do that and didn't tell us? So today was like confirming for a fact, you know, like I asked him, can you please confirm, like 100%, I want to know. So yeah, and I was kind of worried that they're gonna be like, oh no, it's actually this. I think I would have been really hurt about it. Just I need my PO box. That's the only thing that I need. I mean, I can add them on the website and stuff and start doing it. Or if you want to text me, Jess, it's just that like if I like right now anything that is purchased on the website, I have to use a different address, bro, because if not, you know, next thing we know, we have a group of girls coming to my house to mace me. So, because I can't send out packages without a return address, because what happens if it gets lost or they return it for whatever reason? Where is it going to go if there's not a return address on it? So that's the only reason why I haven't done it, because I haven't gotten a PO box. And I got the application. I should have just did it that same day I was there. I don't know why the guy didn't let me fill it out and turn it in, but I can understand. They had a big old line at the post office. And we only have one post office, like one real post office by, it's not even by the house. It's literally 30 minutes away. That does PO boxes. There's another one at Albertsons, but they don't do like, it's a little one. And then we used to have one at the gas station up the street, which is like a 5-10 minute drive. And for whatever reason, they closed it. No, this isn't a Foxy Bay tool. This is a 3T or T3. I got it because I seen Alabama using it, and I love how it curled her hair. You guys know I love Foxy Bay, but I really wanted to try this one, and I absolutely love it. And the way it's just like, the way it heats up and the different levels it has, I love it. And it has an extended barrel too. It's not promo, but I love it. Oh, I wish I could do that, girly, but I live like in the middle of nowhere. Like, to do it, I gotta drive into the city to even be, like I said, the post office is 30 minutes away from my house. Like, only businesses that are around here, which I don't think they would let me, is gonna be that gas station, Walgreens, McDonald's, or Dollar General, Family Dollar, one of those brands. I don't know which one though. The yellow one? I always get confused. And I honestly don't think they would do it. And it's not that I don't want to do it, you guys, but you don't understand. Like, I've been so busy, and sometimes I just want to go home. Like, I'd be Ubering it all day. And I don't mean like I go in an Uber and cruise around all day. I'm the fucking Uber for my children. Like right now, luckily now that my son has his driver's license, he takes my car and he comes home. So that's helped a lot, because if not, then I would have to take him and pick him up this late at night. But I don't know what I'm going to do in the summer, because Serenity and Junior do sports in the summer. And last year it was Serenity, Junior, and Jaden. All three of them were doing sports. Imagine this summer I'm going to be busy, like 3 sports and a baby. But I don't mind it, you guys. Like, honestly, I don't mind it. I feel like I was meant to have a big family. And I love it so much. Like, some people might think it's crazy or whatever, but the way I see it, as long as, if you're going to have them and you take care of them, who cares? As long as you can afford them and you can take care of them and give them the love they deserve, keep having them. It shouldn't matter how many you have. Now, if you keep popping them out and they're all scattered around with aunties and grandmas and, you know what I mean, then get your tubes tied. The fuck you doing? That's a different story. I mean it as if you purposely are scattering around your children. Now, if for whatever reason you went through a little rough patch and your children aren't around, then whatever. But I've been through tough patches and always had my kids no matter what. No matter what. Everybody knows what baby is. All of them. But I'm serious. Like, I feel like some people are like, oh my God. That's your 5th baby. And, I mean, Is there a limit? My grandma had 10. My grandma had 10, you know, like, I always said I wanted 5. This is my 5, 6 with my stepson. Okay. A baby making machine, but my doctor said it was too dangerous after 3. Oh my God, you're strong, girl. C-sections are scary. I'd hope not to. Oh, and I had been really stressed out because baby had been sideways. Baby wouldn't flip anyway. And today baby is head abajo. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm serious. Like, I feel like if you are in a situation where you can afford to have, you know, financially and physically, you can have kids, why not? I mean, you only live once. And I sure as hell don't want my kids to be alone, because growing up in such a big family, at the end of having a big ass family, you don't really see your whole family unless it's a funeral or whatever, a wedding or something like that. Besides that, your main family is your siblings. So I want my kids, you know, to have each other. So okay, so I know I might sound crazy or whatever, but I've been having like this whole obsession going through like old school stuff, and I want a vintage stroller. I freaking found a few of them. So it all started with TikTok. I saw this girl made a video, and she said, my nana's been waiting to pull this out for her great grandbaby. And it's an old school freaking vintage stroller. They're so freaking cute. But you know what I was thinking? Like, how do you get, like, it's cute or whatever, and they're super big, but then how do you load them in your trunk? Because they can't, like, fold up and shit. You would have to have, like, a big old trunk or something. And right now, my trunk isn't that big. Besides, if we're in the truck, we're not trying, to be honest, we haven't even tried, but I'm gonna get a new car, which I really don't want to, but I have to. Oh, Juanita, I'm so sorry. See, that's why I want my kids to have siblings, you know, like a big family. This is my 3rd baby and 3rd C-section, so I can have no more. So I tied my tubes. I was gonna tie my tubes after Jaden, and I'm so glad I didn't, because now, you know, almost 7 years later, we got this baby. And to be honest with you, I want one more. But if it doesn't happen by, you know, in the next 2 years, then I'm done. You can, girl, the ones that I found are so cute. Like, I don't know why I want a vintage freaking stroller. Oh, Wendy, do you want to take a picture of it? It's a T3, but if you want, you can take a picture of the box. I have a mess in here. Hold on. And this isn't promo, you guys. Like, I like it a lot. I got it from Alabama. What is it? Travis's daughter. And I think the only reason what caught my, like, I love Foxy Bay, you guys know that. But the only reason, I'll show you right now, sorry. The only reason why it caught my attention is because Alabama uses this one specifically for all her wigs. And it doesn't burn the wigs. Of course, they are human hair. I'm sure her wigs are human hair, right? Like, girl got pink. But I use hair extensions. And my hair gets, like, really pressed with this, and I love it. I love old school curling irons like this that have the little clip. And I love that it has the extended barrel. But they do have different ones. Different sizes on the barrel. And then they even have one that does, like, the whole, what is it? you can take off the attachments and replace them and all that. It's this one. Barker, yes, Barker. Alabama Barker, the one that Bad Baby's squabbling right now. Wait, sorry. Do you want me to, let me flip it for you, okay? Hold on. Oh, is it not gonna let me? Oh, it's not gonna let me. Let me just turn it around for you, okay? Así para que you guys can get it better. And make sure, if you want the same curls as me, make sure you get this one, which I believe is a 33 millimeter. Anna, I did. Oh, that's such a beautiful name. Congratulations. Aw. Congratulations. Who the fuck cares how many babies you have? Like, people are so dumb telling you shit like that. Oh my God, Liz. People are weird. I don't know if maybe they're angry because they can't have kids, or they don't have nobody to have kids with, or I don't know what their reason is, but supposedly my stomach is gonna hang like a sack of potatoes when I have this baby. And then she got upset because I said, really? Because this is my 5th baby and it's never done that. I wasn't even able to get a tummy tuck when I did get my body done because I didn't have loose skin. And this is my 5th baby, so who knows, right? And then she got mad and said that my face was bigger than my whole body. So I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even know that was possible for my face to be bigger than my whole face. I said, do you think that my face might hang like a sack of potatoes too? And then she got really mad and she said, ho, ho, ho. But I don't think she meant it like in a friendly, like, ho, 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 Merry Christmas. I think she meant it as like, ho, 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 you dumb bitch. I don't know. I just thought it was so hilarious to fuck with her because she really thought she ate. Bitch, you starved. No, girl. You starved. Like, and then she's like, you're going to get all kinds of stretch marks and no. And I'm like, this is my 5th baby. And let me tell you, every day I wake up and I like, literally like, I check everywhere. And if I see a little mark, I'm like, what the fuck? Is that a vein or a hair? Because I'm so hairy. Is it a hair, a vein, or what is it? But I've been itching a lot, like on my sides. But I do use almond oil. That's what I've used with all my kids. So we'll see if I'll have a sack of potatoes after this baby. And if I do, it's okay. I don't mind it. I really don't. I mean, if let's just say I'm pregnant and I'm by myself and I'm not with my baby dad, and I know that maybe later on in life I'm gonna want to find a partner, then maybe I would care, but I don't care. Yeah, no, I don't itch. Normally I just, rub, and then I'll put lotion, or the almond oil that I use is so good, you guys. They sell it at Walmart, and it even says that it's meant to make your skin elasticy, so it's stretchy. It's good. I promise you. When I first got pregnant with my first son, I tried cocoa butter. That shit, I think it literally causes you to get stretch marks. But I used it for a while on my boobies, and man, I got so much stretch marks like around my boobs because of it. And I stopped using it, and then my aunties put me on almond oil, and didn't get any with any of my kids. Almond oil is so good. I got it from Walmart. The almond oil is from Walmart. If you want, I can post a picture of it. Justin, thank you. That's why I don't care, like, and you might be like, well, you went and got your body done, but I got my body done for me, not for my man, and not for Facebook, I did it for myself. And honestly, it was more of me just, I don't know how to explain it, because honestly, I don't care right now. Like, if I really cared, I would be all like with my fajas and, doing all the extra shit to make sure my body stays the same. But I don't, you guys, I don't. Like, I'm legally married now after freaking 13 years. We got married this year. And next year we'll be together for 14 years. I mean, I feel like. Crystal, I'm happy either way, to be honest. I'm gonna turn this off. So I'm gonna show you guys really fast how I do my little chonguitos. I get these kind of hair ties. Do not use these hair ties, you guys. They rip your freaking hair so bad. Don't do it. These ones are amazing because they're like, I don't know how to explain it, but they don't rip your hair up. Yes, you want me to, let me see if Jaden can go grab it for me. Or let's just go get it, come on. It's because it's upstairs, girly, and honestly, I can't breathe. But I'll get it just for you. Hold on. Or let me mute it because they're watching something. Okay, sorry. It's because hubby's watching, we finished watching Yellowstone. And now he's watching, we're watching that 1923. So we can see the beginning. But this is what I use. Normally, I found mine at like at the Lowe's in Santa Fe, which they do have like a section where they sell like a lot of like Spanish, like Mexican stuff. Like pomadas and medicine and stuff, but it's like from Mexico, and that's where I got the almond oil. And honestly, they don't have one of those over here in hold on, in Rio Rancho or Albuquerque. So when I went to Walmart, I was like, I'm just gonna see if maybe, and I found an area where they sell like a lot of hair product stuff that is like from Mexico. And I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even know they had that at Walmart. So maybe you might not find it at yours, maybe, I don't know. But this is it, and it says, it does say it's Spanish and English, but it says helps to keep the elastic, I can't even say. Basically to make your skin like elastic, elasticity, I can't fucking say it. But let me flip it around for you guys. And it smells like almonds. It works really good. Elasticity or something. I can't even say it. And I found it at Walmart. I think it was like $4, you guys. No, it won't. It doesn't go through. Like, I'll show you right now. Hi, Dest. It won't, and I'm wearing gray. So, you know, with gray normally, hold on, my niplet is coming out. Normally, you can see it go through on gray, but I'll show you, look. The only thing is, like, I don't know about you guys, I get anxiety with the, like, the greasiness on my hands. It bothers me so freaking much. Even, like, hamburger meat, heck no, girl. Don't mind my room, it's a mess because we're currently making space for cribs and all that. But I hate the way my hands, like, from this, I hate it. And I also hate hamburger meat. The greasiness bothers me. And you know when you add the water on your hands and it feels horrible? Ugh. I want a ginger ale. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get like a little cake just for you guys. I was trying to wait till baby. My God, my stomach is so hairy, you guys. I hate the way it feels on my hands so bad. Like, it gives me anxiety. But anyways, that's all I've been using. And then since the beginning of my pregnancy, before I got that, I was just using a lot of lotion. It's a girl, I think. That's what you think? Everybody is like half is girl, half is boy. I can't stand the touch of raw chicken for real. Me, it's hamburger meat for sure. Okay, so I just, put it in there. And I have, this isn't a stretch mark, by the way. It's an actual tattoo. I don't know if you can see. Because people think it's a stretch mark. But see, it won't go through. It literally, it kind of seems like your skin like absorbs the freaking oil. So in twins, oh my God, I scared hubby when, whenever you go into the little ultrasound room and they have the big old TV on the screen that has like the patient's information. And then on the section where it says how many babies, I was like, oh, it says 2. And he's like, where? I think it's a girl. I want a baby Serenity. Aw. Girl. You got 2 Serenities already. I had a 9.6 ounce baby. She looks like a tiger. Got a hold of me. But you know what? There's stuff you could actually use for the stretch marks. You should look into it. But see how it doesn't go through the shirt. And for a fact with this shirt, you would see it right away because even like just water, see? So if it was one of those like extra oily shit that just goes through the shirt, yeah, but this one doesn't. Like it literally, and then afterwards your stomach doesn't feel all greasy or anything. You could feel the product, but later on in the day it kind of feels like just lotion. But I promise you, it's the best thing ever. And it does say, that it's meant to make your panza or wherever you apply it, your skin more elasticy. Good stuff. And it's only $4, you guys, so why not? Let me take this downstairs. Sorry, you guys, I gotta mute it because he's watching that show. And Facebook will... Sorry, guys. Hubby's like trying to tell me the whole show, and I'm like, I want to watch it. We were watching it, and he fell asleep, and then I fell asleep, so then there was a lot of sleeping going on. And then I was like, I'm gonna go live. Oh. Thank you, Susie. I had promised to post pictures. But bro, I don't know why my lights on my staircase thing keeps going out. So I have to go buy three more packets, and I only needed 1, but I got 3 because I'm like, just in case, And then I come home and I turn on my lights, and all of a sudden 2 strands are broken now. And I'm just like, are my kids purposely breaking it? Are they? Okay, so let me show you how I do it. It's kind of like, for me, it might be easier for you guys to attempt the little chongos. For me, it's a little harder because I wear hair extensions, so I kind of have to like make sure that I'm careful where I part my hair, and then plus my bangs are short, so they stick up. One side of my bangs is shorter than the other. Why? I don't fucking know. And well, I do know. It's because I had the blonde on this side. And once I took the blonde out, I cut my hair like a lot. And now, let me tell you, do not dye your hair copper. Whatever you do, it's pretty. Girly, don't do it. Like, I promise you, like, I even posted a picture the other day on how much I miss it. Like, it's such a beautiful color. But if you think that red is damaging, you have no idea. I promise you, you have no idea, because it literally damaged the crap out of my hair so bad. It's beautiful. Like, look how pretty that color is. And keep in mind, I had to, like, I'm sorry, but I'm not trying to, like, hype myself up, but I deserve a fucking pat on my back because, bitch, I literally dyed my extensions to the T to match my hair. Is that not the most beautiful freaking color ever? In my extensions, I don't remember if they were blonde or black, and I had to get them to that color. But I love the color, and it just sucks because I kind of wanted to do it again. But then I'm like, no, girl, don't do it. Don't do it. So now my goal is, because Titi's hair was red, and she wants to do a certain hair color too, like me. So I told her, let's just wait till my birthday in June, or till Serenity's birthday in August, and we'll do our hair together. And we'll even go to, like, my actual hairstylist that I've had. Copper is so beautiful, you guys, but it damages your hair so much. Okay, let me show you. Part it in the middle. Right? And don't mind, my hair's clean, you guys. It looks a little oily, which that's like my number one problem. My hair is very dry. It's not oily. But I put some of these drops in my hair because my water is very hard, so it makes my hair even drier. And now that I'm going through this whole pregnancy, my hair has been growing a lot, and it's just very dry. It's pretty, right? Hi, Mika, how are you doing? I think you're having a boy. See? Everybody boy, everybody girl. Okay, so I don't, technically, if you don't have extensions, then you're going to part this way, right? And then this way, so you could do the chongos, but I don't do that. I literally just kind of somewhat feel where my extensions are and kind of work around it. So I kind of go more this way. Like this, and then I see if I have enough hair or not, because when I lift it, if I'm grabbing hair from my extension, see, it's gonna do that. So I have to make sure, and then it's gonna lift this too. So I want to make sure, because look at my bangs, how long they are on this side. So my other, and which is so crazy, you guys, because before I dyed my hair, the blonde patch on this side, my bangs were longer on this side, and that's the reason why I went with the blonde patch on this side, because my bangs on this side were shorter for whatever reason. And then now that I dyed my hair back to dark, and I cut the shit out of it, now this side, my bangs are longer than this side. But out of all, I don't know if this is something that happens to you guys too, but for whatever reason, my bangs grow faster than the rest of my hair unless I just notice it. So then I'm going to run hair tie 1, 2, right? And then on the third one, I'm just going to like this, and that's it. And then pull. Right? And then todos estos pelitos, I go in the back. And I tuck them in the hair tie. Once I do the other side, I'll see if it's centered enough. But that's all I do, you guys, literally. Because everybody was asking how I did my little chongos, but that's all I do. And I like it because you can't see my extensions. And then this little thing, you can spread it. with the hair tie and spread it open. Just like that. Another thing, you guys remember when I did the look with the little bows? This is how you do the bows too, except you grab the piece that you just added, where is it? Is this it? Okay. So before you stretch it out like I did, it's going to be like this, right? One piece. Then you get this, right? It's off. Instead of looping it like this, you loop it forward, and then this part will be in the front, and then you bring it back, and it separates the hair like this, right? And then you have a little bow. If you want to see, I can show you. Do you trim your hair while pregnant? I remember family traditions would say not to cut your... No, I don't. Never really believed in that. I don't really do anything like that. The only thing that I'm very like, and not even because it's like a tradition or everybody believes in different things, right? Though I don't do the red little ribbon or the little red bracelet or anything like that. I don't do that. I don't wear the safety pins on your shirt every day. I don't stay home on the full moon. I don't do none of that. The only thing I do believe in is I don't like to share with people that I'm pregnant till I'm in my second trimester, just because I feel like once you enter the second trimester, it's like less of a risk of having a miscarriage, right? Which you can still have one. I mean, you could even have a stillborn, which is super scary. But personally, from my experience, I've had a miscarriage before getting into my second trimester. So, yeah. You want to see the bow? Okay, so instead of doing it to the front, remember how on the third one you go to the front? You do it this way, like this. So earlier I did it with this being to the back, and now it's to the front, right? So then you're going to split the hair like this, right? See how you could see the heart already? And then this, clearly you don't want it like that. You're going to kind of twist it a little. And then you bring it in like this. And I don't have a bobby pin, or I do. You get a bobby pin? I do. This is cute for Valentine's Day. Like that. And then you spread these open as wide as you want the bow to be. Right? And then you could, once you get it to how big you want it, you start getting bobby pins. And clearly you want it open like this, right? You could leave it like that, but I like mine to be open. So then you can start adding bobby pins. I don't have more to show you guys, but like this. And then you got bows. But my little bow is a little fast bow, but you get the concept of it. That's all you do for the bows. But clearly, like mine, my little belly, my bangs are coming out on here. But you get what I mean. Yeah, I did that for a Valentine's Day look. I think it's super cute, and it's super easy to do, to be honest. So instead of doing it how I'm about to do it right now, and of course I've done like regular chonguitos where they're like space buns. I love messy space buns. You'll never catch me with the big old perfect ballerina bun on the top of my head looking like a fucking donut. Never, ever, ever would I do that. I love messy hair. I love big hair. And it just feels like a ballerina perfect bun. I don't like it. I like messy buns. So for this one, I'm just gonna make sure my extensions aren't showing. So there's 1, 2, and again, depending on if you're doing the bows, on the third one, you're gonna flip the hair this way. But I'm not doing the bow, so on the third one, I'm gonna flip it backwards like that. right? And then these little guys that stick up, you just kind of mess with it. If you have longer bangs, this will be so much easier for you. But that's all I do. And then we do the other side. And my bangs are shorter on this side, so even the side of my hair right here, you guys, I cut so much of it off. Look at how short it is. So I had to start my face frame from here down because all this, if you guys remember, used to be blonde. And when I took the blonde out, I cut all that shit off. How's it going? Hi. Oh, with Titi? Titi's doing good. I mean, she got basically suspended for the rest of the school year. But she's doing really good. I mean, she has really good grades. I'm waiting for the holidays to pass to go and report the school and everybody and go from there. Luckily, she got lucky because they had said they were going to refer her to probation, and thank God that didn't happen. But I don't want to get my hopes up because it is the holidays, so who knows. But they did remove her from school for the rest of the school year. She could go back in August next year. Or when school starts. Wait, when does school start? Yeah, August next year. Which is good because in all reality, they didn't want to let her back. They were pushing for January 2026. And yeah, that's a little harsh. But it still kind of sucks, you guys, that they did that to her. And I just don't understand how the schools could even do that to somebody. Like, it just doesn't make sense how the schools want to encourage kids to not drop out or leave school, regardless of them getting in trouble or whatever. Like, how the fuck are you going to send to this program where they're not being taught or anything like that? They got to teach themselves. And then the teachers don't even cooperate when it comes to schoolwork. So that's another thing I got to basically complain about. Because if you're not gonna, you guys want her, that's part of the condition of her being in this program is to have good grades, but you guys expect her to teach herself? What the fuck? But again, you know, she did get in a physical altercation. She basically asked this girl that was harassing her and messing with her for 3 weeks to leave her alone. She asked the girl to leave her alone she asked the girl to leave her alone 3 times. And every time Serenity asked her to leave her alone, the little girl threatened Serenity to come to the house and put hands on my daughter. So my daughter got tired of it and she let her have it. And not just like a little ass beating, but like she let her have it. And due to that, because it was so like extreme, that's why they did that. And it's her first official, like, she's not a troublemaker. She's not like in fights every week, which the other girl actually has been in multiple fights. And her plan was to sue me and get money out of me by pushing my daughter to beating her ass. And she still didn't get in trouble for it. The school didn't do shit about it either when my daughter reached out to them. Hold on, this side's bothering me. Let me do it again. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. But what I love about the whole situation, like, yeah, it pisses me off that they don't have anybody to teach my daughter. She's basically just in a supervised building where there's not a teacher, but just like somebody's in there with her 24/7 watching them, and they just do their online work, right? They just do their online work. Hold on, guys, because my phone is gonna die. She does her online work by herself, but like I said, it kind of pisses me off because they expect them to have good grades. That's the condition, but they don't have anybody to teach them, right? But either way, my daughter's like basically shitting on them because she's doing amazing on getting good grades. It's annoying. And then right now we're going through a whole situation where some of the kids that were involved in the situation that made threats that they were going to come to my house. First, there was one of them. I guess he got in trouble and he started going over there. So we had to let them know. And then this week, the end of last week, basically the girl's boyfriend got in trouble at the high school. And now he's there. So we had to tell them about that too. Because homeboy said he was going to come to the house and, drive by and have some fun, I guess. So I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest, when this ends. I don't know if they're going to allow Serenity to do online due to that, or if they're going to make that kid go somewhere else. It's just a shitty situation, but like my main thing is like, well, you guys are mad at her for putting hands on the other girl, but she did ask her 3 times to leave her alone, and the little girl said she was going to come and whoop her, right? She told the school didn't give a shit. I went and talked to the school, they didn't give a shit. So then she finally does something about it, and you guys want to turn it into this big old thing instead of giving them help. And, it's sad, you guys, because I literally just seen a TikTok of this mom crying. She made a video crying that she was so upset that the schools are no help at all because they had threatened her daughter that they were going to follow her home and they were going to, jump her and do all kinds of things. So the mom went and told the school, and the school didn't do nothing either. And she was all crying, upset. And I'm like, I understand that feeling, man. Like, because you're supposed to turn to the school for help and then they don't give a shit. But then when it becomes like you reach out to them so it doesn't get to that point and they didn't give a shit, and then it gets to that point and now all of a sudden they consider like, oh, she has anger problems and then all this shit. But like, no, it's like she did ask 3 times to be left alone, and the little girl thought it was all fun and games till she got her what beat. And due to it being, the video is very extreme, Serenity looks really bad. But the thing is, what kind of doesn't make me too upset is that Titi actually likes going to this program better than being at the high school. No thank you, sir. No thank you. Let's see. Hold on, you guys. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. No thank you, sir. I saw the video for the hearing, and when I tell you it's not that I'm proud, but I'm just glad that she defended herself, because I mean, if she really had anger problems, she would have just did it since the get-go. But she literally was telling me what was going on, and I told her, like, tell her to leave you alone. Text her and tell her to leave you alone. Go tell the school. Nobody did shit. So she let her fucking have it. And it wasn't like a little... It's extreme, I'll just tell you. Like, the lady that was there for the hearing... she was like... and shaking her head and all this stuff. But it's like, well, it could have all been prevented if you would have just, you know. Really, Val? That's messed up, huh? Jennifer, weirdo alert. Yes, Blanca, and the craziest thing out of it is like I showed like the school didn't even have the decency to be like, hey, can you come in? You know, we need to talk about your daughter just got an altercation on the bus. This was at 6:30 in the morning. Serenity got on the bus and that girl wasn't even supposed to be on the bus. That wasn't even her bus. Her mom would literally bring her over because she lives a few blocks away. And she did whatever, got off the bus, and then the school called me and left a voicemail saying Serenity was suspended for 10 days and that I would be receiving a letter in the mail regarding if she was going to be able to be going back to school or expelled or anything like that, right? But then I was like, what the fuck? Like, that's all you guys are going to say? Like, no. So then Serenity started getting text messages from individuals saying that the little girl's boyfriend was saying they were going to come to the house and they were going to do this and that. So that pissed me off. And then Serenity's friend was on the phone with Titi and she was going to class, passing by the girl. And the girl was over there all like laughing about it and joking about it and claiming that Serenity didn't even hurt her and that she was more worried about her AirPods. And because I went to her mom's house that Friday, this happened on a Monday. On Friday before that, I went to her mom's house because I wanted to avoid the situation, right? I went, the mom wasn't there. I texted the mom never texted back. I told the little girl to tell the mom to text me. She was being a little fucking smart ass to me. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Just, it is what it is. I tried everything like I possibly could to avoid the situation and no. And then, so Serenity's friend was walking to class and she was passing by them. And I guess the girl was like oh, I just got in an altercation, blah, blah, blah. And that she didn't do nothing to me and it didn't even hurt. And I was more worried about my AirPods. And then she said, and her mom's all crazy. She pulled up to the house all trying to fight my mom and she's all pregnant and saying all this stuff. And then she said that she didn't do nothing back to my daughter, basically because she was trying to run her money up because her plan was to sue us. So she said I could have literally yelled the R word and the bus driver would have got up and, you know, banged my daughter in the face with the GUN. And then she's like, she's lucky my mom wasn't there, that when I pulled up, that I was lucky that her mom wasn't there because then it would have been double what is it called? Like that her mom was going to take me out and kick me in the stomach and like crazy things, right? So I showed the school all this. Like, you guys are over here all like, oh my gosh, Serenity did this and that to the girl. But look at all the shit she was saying afterwards. After, like, this is literally not even an hour later. She's in school bragging about how she purposely did all this to get my daughter thrown out. And she didn't even get in trouble for none of it. And that's why I'm so upset, because it's like she went in there with the whole fucking plan. And you guys don't see that. Like, their thing was that Serenity basically, she had a cup, a Stanley cup in her hand, and se la chingó, and simple as that. And then she threw the cup and just kept going at it. And that's why they were so like, but you guys didn't see all the things this girl was saying. And then afterwards, after the fact that she's seen that it was getting serious, because I went and I told the cops got involved, right? The school cops got involved because of the whole boyfriend saying they were going to come to the house, and then they brought him in, and she thought she got away with all of that. But then she noticed that it was getting serious. So then she was all posting on social media saying, like, she was mad that a bunch of kids at the school were saying free Serenity and justice for Serenity. You know how kids are. And Titi didn't tell, like, these were kids that Serenity didn't even know who they were. They were all doing it. They were all posting to free my daughter. I don't know from what, but you know how kids are. The girl wasn't happy about that. She was really pissed off. So she started messaging all these kids, bullying them to take that shit down because that my daughter was tried to commit the M word towards her, and that she couldn't even eat or sleep or do anything because her head was all messed up. But I'm like, girl, weren't you all like, oh, I was more worried about my AirPods and na. But now you're claiming that she was bleeding and all this shit, dude. And then she was texting people and telling people, has Serenity posted anything? Send me the screenshots because I need them. I need them because I'm gonna run my money up. Does that not prove that she purposely, her intentions was, I'm gonna keep pushing her buttons so that way Serenity could finally come at me and then they'll throw her out of school? Jonathan, you are so freaking weird. Like, you're still here. Like, you want a cookie or something because you keep repeating yourself. Like you must be not catching on that no one gives a fuck about what you are saying. Like, it's giving very much weird vibes. I agree with you, and that's another problem is like when at the high school over here, at least in Santa Fe, they don't do this, but over here in Rio Rancho, like I was so in shock that Serenity was calling me to tell me that she had gotten took into the office, right? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Wait, what? Nobody cares. They must be dating each other. But they were all, or let me guess, maybe for all we know is son las amigas, the pow pow. I'm just gonna say that. But when the kids get in trouble at school, like if it's not physical, they take them to the office and they make them sign a contract stating that they're not gonna go around the other kid. They're not gonna basically keep away from each other. But they don't tell the parents. They're not allowed to even take a form home to show the parents that they got in trouble. And it's like, why wouldn't you want the parents to know, like Serenity is so honest with me about everything. Like she literally will tell me everything. Like she was calling me and telling me like, Mom, they brought me in here because of this. Like the last time they took her to the office, literally they took her into the office because they said that these other kids were fighting in the locker room. But they weren't like physically fighting. They were just, verbally fighting with each other. And because Serenity didn't stop them, she got in trouble for that. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then the other time before that, they took her in there because it was involving the other girl, the girl that Serenity got in a situation with. That girl was fighting with someone else, and because Serenity is her friend, they, like instantly, well, you're friends with her and you were there, so you two have to sign a contract. It was so stupid. It's just weird to me. Oh, Jennifer Jr.'s mad. Patricia, right? I'm just like, let them look fun. They're over there talking about clowns, but they're the ones sitting there fucking running their mouth from a fake account. Like, okay. They could go ahead and run up the comments because I could block them, but for what? They're gonna come back anyways from another page. Nah. Yes, and that's what I was telling Bree. That's what I was telling them. It's like, in all reality, it's sad to say, but you guys try to claim like when kids finally can't, like they don't want to take their shit anymore after being bullied for so long. Like you guys claim that now they have anger problems and they're bullies. I mean, sadly, sometimes kids that get bullied for such a long time, they put their foot down and they defend themselves, and now you're going to consider them a bully? How the hell is that a bully, Like, if that's what you claim, then technically the bully turned them into a bully. Because No, like, what the heck? And then my thing is like, there's so many, we live in, like, the way the world is now, is like, there's a lot of kids that can't handle being bullied, because you guys don't know half the shit this little girl was saying. She was calling my daughter a freaking the S word. She was saying that my daughter was a WH word. Supposedly I'm a WH word and I get pregnant every week too. And that's another thing that pissed off my daughter, is that she was dragging me in it for whatever reason and calling me a whore and my daughter one and all this stuff. And it's like, so she's just supposed to take it after she asked her to leave her alone multiple times? No, right? But then I guess the only time the schools actually cares is, like, I told them, so what? I guess you guys it would have been a better outcome if my daughter didn't do what she did and I walked into the room and I found my daughter unalived. Then that would have been a better situation, because now she has anger problems because she was tired of it after she asked her multiple times to leave her alone, right? But now she has anger issues and all this shit, and she needs counseling. But what would have been a better outcome? My daughter not doing anything and me finding her unalived in her room? That would have been better. Then you guys would have cared. Then, because you guys are so big on bullying, right? But we tried to avoid the whole situation from it happening, like. And it's sad because literally, you guys know for a fact there's a lot of children, even adults, you guys, that can't handle the bullying. And sadly, they take their lives, and it's so freaking sad. And that's what I literally, like, my main thing is why I want to go and talk to the district. I got to talk to the school board, and then the lady at the program where Serenity's at. She's so nice. I love her so much. You guys, like, out of everybody I've talked to, from Serenity's counselor, the assistant principal, everybody, the lady at the freaking hearing, all of them, the only person that has been actually helpful is the director of the program where Serenity goes now. And she gave me advice, like, on what I should do, since they're not listening to anything that I'm saying. And I even told them since the beginning, I'm fine with the punishment. You know, sadly, I should have never gotten to that point, but we tried. You guys just didn't care. And then even with the whole situation with the boyfriend claiming he was going to come to the house and do this and that, they said that it wasn't enough evidence. But yet there was 2 different kids that messaged my daughter that don't even know each other, telling my daughter to be careful because the boyfriend and her friend were saying they were going to come to the house and egg the house, but with not eggs. And then when they interrogated the kids, of course they're going to lie. They said, we never said that. We said that we were going to egg each other's house. What are the chances of that? And then afterwards, Serenity got messages from the individuals that heard them saying that they went and told them shit. Like, why'd you go tell her? And which I have that too, you know. But I just don't want to drag other kids in it. So that's why we just left it alone. And now I'm just going to deal with people above them, you know. Susie, yeah, that's why I'm, like, so disappointed. And in Santa Fe, it's so much different than over here in Rio Rancho. And, I mean, I live in a very decent neighborhood. Like, I don't live... Like, it's supposed to be literally when we first moved to out here, I had a lot of people saying that the school that my kids go to, the high school, is the best school in Albuquerque, Rio Rancho area. But I can't tell. I really can't tell. I know, Jen, everybody keeps saying that I need to get an attorney. And honestly, all I want is... In all reality, all I want is for somebody above them to go and talk to them and tell them, like, you guys were wrong for this. The punishment you guys are doing is fucking wrong. It's extreme. Like, this, my daughter doesn't, it's not like she's like a repeating, like, treating it like she's always in trouble, has bad grades and she's ditching and she's on probation. She's none of that. None of that. She got thrown off the team, the cheerleading team, on some bullshit too, that they never bothered to even... I'm still waiting for the athletic director to call me back about that too, because they started punishing her because she had 4 contracts. And then when we went to this hearing, she only had 3 contracts. So why did you guys really punish her then? Why did you guys make her sit out on 8 freaking games? And she still didn't give up, you guys. They would make her sit out for 8 games because of the contract situation. And she was there every week for practice, Monday through Friday. And on the games, she would show up knowing she had to sit out. But for whatever reason, when I called it's just like, it just seems like they were more mad about me even saying anything. Like they wanted that shit to slide. Yeah, I feel like and my brother works for the schools, you guys. Like, he's a social worker and he works for the schools, and but in Santa Fe, and he was telling me, like, that is so weird that they don't want to involve the parents when the kids are getting in trouble and stuff. Like, that just doesn't sound right. But that's what they do. Like, even when Serenity, they would even get mad at Serenity when she didn't want to sign the contract. And Serenity's like, I'm not going to sign anything until my mom is, informed and she knows what's going on. And they would start threatening her. Like, the security guard was all telling her, like, we don't have to allow you to call your mom to tell her anything. She doesn't have to know, and you have to sign the contract. She's a minor. The fuck you mean? And wouldn't you want the parents to know that they're getting in trouble for whatever reason it is, even if it's minor, just for being around? And Serenity she'll put her foot down and she's like, no, I'm not signing nothing until you call my mom. So then they finally would let her call me, and then I would talk to the counselor, and the counselor was like, well, she's not really in trouble. It's just more for paper trail. It's because she was there. And so then why are you guys... So you guys are making her sign these contracts stating she's not even in trouble, and then she got punished? Then she got punished on the cheer team for that? That's why I'm so pissed off with, like, dude, I paid $500 for her to be on a cheer team, and she was only on it for 2 months, and then they said that they weren't going to give me no money back because that I supposedly got everything we paid for. First of all, you guys give them uniforms. You don't even make them uniforms. So I paid $500 for a pair of shoes, a bow, what else? A backpack, 2 t-shirts, like regular t-shirts, and then 2 pairs of shorts, like spandex. That's $500? What the hell? It's crazy. But like, my main thing is, it kind of sucks too, because when I was going through the whole cheerleading situation is when I was first found out I was pregnant, and I was really sick, and I couldn't go and, fight or argue with anybody, or I just was really sick. And sadly, I was hoping that the athletic director was going to understand what was going on. And he's like, oh, she has 5 Fs and this and that should be our number 1 concern. And I'm like, dude, she has 5 Fs because it was a new semester, right? Like, it was literally a new semester, and she was sick for 3 days. When the new semester starts, at least over here, they start off with an A, right? But the minute you don't turn in homework or assignments, it starts dropping, right? Well, she was sick for 3 days. That brought down all her fucking grades. That's why she had Fs. But before that, she never had Fs. And currently, right now, her grades are all up. She has A's and B's. It wasn't because she was missing school for whatever reason. Like, my whole household was sick. And that's why he said that was his number 1 concern. And he's like, she missed 22 days of school. And I'm like, no, she didn't. The fuck? Like, I would know. She had only missed 3 days, and he was claiming she missed 22 days. I'm like, bro, you don't even know what you're doing. Or like, what the fuck? They're just all over the place. And He was so fucking rude to me too. Like I literally had to tell him, like I literally had to like tell him like, can you stop talking so I could finish saying what I'm trying to tell you because you keep interrupting me. He was such a freaking asshole. And then when I went and talked to the assistant principal, she sat there and basically listened to everything I told her. This is before Serenity got in trouble. I went and I talked to the assistant principal. I explained everything that was going on with the cheer team and all that. And she sat there and like literally listened to me for a whole hour. And then at the end, she's like, unfortunately, I can't help you with any of that because we don't have nothing to do with the athletic team, because the the cheerleading team at the school they're not part of the school. It's like an outside program. And I'm like, so then why didn't you tell me that since the beginning? Like, why'd you sit here and listen to everything I said just to tell me you can't help me? I was really pissed off. I have to wrap these shoes, you guys. Let me show you the mission I went on for my my stepson. Wanted these so bad, bro, and I almost wasn't able to get them. And now that I see them, I think they're so cute, and I'm like, man, I wish I could have got some for me or hubby. But look at them. Aren't they so? I love the color. They're so beautiful, and I'm so glad that we got them when, like, I got them the same day they launched, but I had to get them from another website because sadly I missed it by a few hours, and they were sold out on his size. But right now, we ended up paying $270 for them, and that's because we had to pay for $15 shipping and all that. But they're originally $230. But right now, if you try to buy them anywhere else, they're almost $400, bro, which is, now I know why people go and buy like 5, 10 freaking pairs of each and then resell them, because they make good money off of it. Like, the only thing is you got to make sure they're real, because I heard that StockX, which they sell like shoes, reselling shoes that people buy. Like, for example, I go and sell these to StockX, and then they verify that they're real shoes, and then they sell them to other people. But I heard they were selling fake shoes, dude. Like, they have a whole lawsuit and everything. So these ones we ended up having to get from Goat. But since we got them the same day they launched, we didn't really have to pay how much they are worth now. Just the $15 shipping, which sucks, because if you think about it, if you went inside of the store, you would probably pay maybe $250, $240, because you just pay taxes. But that's what he wanted for Christmas, so I need to wrap that. And then I can't show you guys what I got hubby because I think he might be watching. Hi, Deborah. They need to be fired. Yes. And even, I'm like, even the counselor, like, I'm just confused. Like, me growing up, I don't know, like, it just seems that times are so different, or it's just Rio Rancho. I don't know, but like, I remember being in middle school and there was girl drama, and I recall them bringing me into the counselor's office with the other individual and having us talk it out. Isn't that what counselors do? I get it. They're there to like guide you. I mean, aren't they supposed to guide you into helping you figure out your schedule, encouraging you to get good grades, talking to you if you have bullshit drama going on? But over here, they don't care. When I told the counselor, she was aware of everything that happened, and I was telling her even more. All she told me was, man, it seems like you have a lot going on. You have a lot on your plate. And that was it. And then she said she was going to call me back, and she never did. So I'm like, what the fuck? Isn't that the counselor's job? Like, you're assigned to my daughter for a reason. So what do you really do? I don't know. Maybe the times have changed and they don't care no more. I don't like going on live this late, you guys, because they're cute, right? Oh, I wish I would have got some for me. They had, what is it called? They only, if you look, you might find some now, but they're only going to be kid sizes. They don't really have any adults. But I'm going to wrap this. I'm gonna leave it in the box too, or maybe I'll keep the box and wrap it. But I'm gonna go, you guys, because it's already 12 and my husband is waiting for me. Oh, does anybody know how to work these buttons? But I'm gonna do a gender reveal for you guys. I think Irene was the one that said that we should do it for Christmas. We'll see, but I want to do one just for you guys. I know what baby is, but I think you guys are very invested. I love the fact that everybody's like, I know. And I'm like, every time you guys see my belly, everybody kind of like, okay, today I think it's a boy. Okay, I think today is a girl. They take the easy way out by saying they didn't get the messages or they never talked to you. Yes, like the last time I talked to her, she was supposed to tell me if Serenity had to be at the actual building or if she could just do her schoolwork at home because it's all online and they're not teaching her anything. She's teaching herself. And the lady at the program told me she didn't have to be there, that she could do it from home. But then the assistant principal told me that she had to be there, or if not, that it would be considered her being absent at school. And if you miss more than 15 days in a semester, you lose all your credits, even if you're passing the class. And the counselor told me she was going to call me back to let me know about that, and she never did. The only reason why I even know that Serenity had to be at the program was because the super, super nice director from the program, she called me and told me, and she's such a, oh, I love her so much, you guys, like, because she has not once been disrespectful or, like, you know what I can't stand, you guys, like, honestly, and this is going for anybody in general, like, I have tattoos on my arms, whatever the fuck. Who doesn't have tattoos nowadays? But what bugs me is when you go somewhere and you're having a conversation with somebody, like when we were at the hearing, and the whole time they're staring at your tattoos, like, why? Like, I don't get it. That's what the lady at the hearing was doing. She kept staring at my hands. I even wore purposely a long sleeve because they always be doing that shit. When I went to talk to the assistant principal, she did the same shit. Today when I was doing my ultrasound, the midwife went in there to talk to me, and she was looking at my arms too because I didn't have my jacket, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I hate that so much. It bothers me so much because I'm not over there staring at, you know, your gray hairs or your freaking bald spots or whatever, you know. I don't do that. But I got these buttons from Amazon. I just don't know how to take them off. Oh, there you go. So they're kind of like earrings. Hold on. Sorry, guys. My husband is trying to leave and he's been waiting for me. Whoops, hold on. Okay, so if you guys have any jeans or pants or anything that don't fit you and you want to make it tighter for whatever reason, buy these. These are, or if you're pregnant, they're so freaking awesome. So let me show you, for example, my sweater. Which I love my sweater, bro. I freaking love it. I'm actually going to order another color. Look at how it's like, I freaking love it so much. Except it's all freaking full of dog hair because troubles. But this one doesn't have a button or anything. It just has pockets. But look at how long it is. It's like super long. And I love like how thick it is. I love it. But anyways, for example, this doesn't have a button. Okay. So you could literally attach this anywhere you want. And they are buttons for jeans. They do have different styles that look like normal buttons, but these ones are for jeans. And then boom, see? Isn't that stinking awesome? Anyways, I freaking love this sweater so much. Like, I love the thickness of it and how long it is. I want to get every freaking color they have, honestly. So, like, if you wear a dress or something, you know, or just white leggings, a little crop top, and I love it. They have, like, a forest green one that I like, an orange one, too. And I know they're, like, crazy colors, but they look really cute. Anyways, I like it. I paid $35 for it, and you're not even going to believe where I found it. You're going to be like, what the heck? But anyways, these buttons are cool because they're my jeans right now. I can't button them. So I use a hair tie to, like, pull it together. But now I could literally just put a little button there and, you know, go like that or whatever. Oh. But, yeah, that's what I got them for. And if you guys, I got these on Amazon, by the way. I think I paid like $3-4 and they have different colors. Hi. See these ones? Are white in the front. What's up here?
What is our budget for cookies?
Sorry, guys. And then it has like a goldish color. And then silver. What else? And then they have like without a print. And yes, I 100% feel like that's what they do. And I honestly feel like the assistant principal didn't like me since the get-go. And I feel like right before we went to the hearing, she probably went and said who knows what to this lady. Because she was being rude as fuck to me too. I was told we were all going to have a turn to talk and that nobody could interrupt anybody. I didn't interrupt anybody. When they asked questions, I even asked if I could even answer because they said not to interrupt anybody. But then when it was my turn to talk, I was told to stop talking while they were interrupting me. And I'm like, I asked 3 times when it was going to be my turn to state my concerns and talk about whatever I needed to talk about. And my proof, like all my proof that I had, my evidence or whatever the fuck. And they didn't let me. So I truly feel like, for whatever reason, I feel like the assistant principal had already went and told the lady, "Quién sabe qué." I got it on Amazon. On Amazon. I honestly know for a fact it's less than 40, but... And it's so thick, you guys. That's what I like. It's thick. And this one is an extra large. Because I have long arms, so I need an extra large for my arms. But I really like it. The only problem is, like I said, I need to get the lint roller because I accidentally left it on the couch, and yeah, I should have hung it up right away because the dog. But I'm gonna go, you guys, because my husband is gonna leave me. He's been waiting for me. But I'm gonna do if you guys have any ideas on the gender reveal, what we should do, let me know. I think just the cake would be fun, just because I want cake. Oh, I want cake. And look at my pants, dude. I did not know that Forever 21 sold. Because you know me and my 90s shit, and I love the windbreakers. And they barely even fit me, bro. Like, seriously. But they're 49ers. How cute are they? And this is what I thought was even cute. That it has the little bows on the side to tie them. Because you know how normally windbreakers have the thing in the front? This one has them on the sides. Isn't it cute? The only problem is that these are an extra large, I think. Because I'm tall, so I figured, well, if I get extra large, they'll fit me a little longer. But they barely freaking fit me. And I hate that so much. So luckily the good thing is that these pants don't shrink. But how cute are these? Like, I think it's so cute. You know, 49ers fan, even though we suck. I'm gonna go. Irene, I thought you were gone. Extra buttons or loose buttons? It just says waist, pants waist. I can post it if you want. I know I have a storefront with Amazon. I just never use it. But I can try to figure it out and put it on Facebook for you guys. And go get the almond oil, you guys, because look at my tummy. Like, I'm not going to knock on wood. But so far, 5.5 months and no stretch marks. Baby number 5, almond oil. But we'll knock on wood because, you know, you never know. The pants are cute, right? I really wish that they had, like, the matching jacket, but they didn't. And they barely fit. Like, I struggled putting them up my freaking hips and my ass. Good night, Anna. Beautiful, boy or girl. It's a blessing. Thank you. Yes. Well, Serenity used to do Razzle Dazzle, which is actually, like, she did it 2 years in a row. Which, because the middle schools over here, when we first moved out here, they don't offer cheerleading teams on middle school, which is so weird. Like I said, Rio Rancho does their shit weird. But they didn't offer it, so she joined Razzle Dazzle. Razzle Dazzle is more expensive. It's around $1,000 for them to be on the cheer team. But unfortunately, it's like we always have bad luck, because the first year she joined the team, the coach got fired because she was just not doing a good job. And then the second year she tried out, they fired 2 coaches. And then at the end, we were just done, and we just left because it was like, dude, So then I told Serenity, now that you're going to be a freshman, you can try out for the high school team, and it's going to be a whole... She didn't even want to do it, you guys, because all the bad experience we've had already. And she used to do cheer even in Santa Fe, like in the summers and stuff. So freshman year was supposed to be a better experience for her, and it was just shitty situation. And I literally yelled at the coaches, like, fuck you guys. Literally, like, yelled at them while I was walking away and told them, fuck you guys. And then the girls on the team were like, woo, like hyping it up. And then I said, and clearly your team feels the same way. I was so pissed off. And this was after the fact that they were basically calling me a liar to my face and all this shit. Like, do you guys not recall you sent me text messages and I can prove the conversations that you're claiming you never had with me, and you're gonna call me a liar? Whatever. So sadly, the director of the athletic director didn't give a shit. Still hasn't called me back. So it's just been bad things after bad things. So I don't know if she's gonna even want to do it this year. Like, if she, like, there's another team that when they fired the first coach the first year, the second coach that came in is amazing. She actually has her own team. But the only problem, it's like an all-star team, which she was more than, like, they told her she could be on that team. She qualified, like, her skills qualified to be on the all-star team for that one. The only problem with that one is they travel, you guys. Like, they go to competitions all over, Texas, Arizona. Like, they go all over, and that's kind of hard because now that hubby has his own business and he's working everywhere, like, he's all over town or out of town, and it's kind of hard because I have to do everything by myself in Rio Rancho because I don't have family out here. So it's like Junior has football practice, Serenity has practice, Jaden had baseball practice. This was all last summer, so I don't know how we would be able to travel for Serenity stuff on the weekend because sometimes hubby's not, he has to work. It's just a hard situation, but I don't mind doing it for my kids as long as I feel like the more I keep them busy with sports, keeps them out of the streets. And nowadays, the streets are very different to growing up in the 90s. Kids nowadays are crazy. But I love you guys so much. I'm gonna post, I have some stuff that I'm putting together to do a giveaway for you guys. I literally have items that I've been saving to do a giveaway, like this cute ass Juicy Couture suede purse. I also have a Care Bear suede purse set. I want to do a few giveaways for Christmas, but I gotta put it all together. I need to find all the other stuff that I have that I've been saving. So that's my plan, to do some, I want to do at least 1 or 2 giveaways for Christmas for you guys. But I love you guys so much. Oh, girl, thank you. Thank you, Karen. I feel, neta que I don't feel like that. I truly don't feel like that. I have my days where I'm like, I'm like, damn, dude, like that girl was right. My face is bigger than my body. Okay, I know technically it isn't, but I just feel very big, bro. Like today, literally 4 pounds away from 200. That's the most I've weighed in my whole entire life. It's crazy, but it's okay. I know I'm not gonna be like this forever. I don't mind it. But recently I have been feeling very like, I get ready and I still feel like I don't like it. Are you going to... Teresa, am I gonna what? Good night, Marie. The bag is cute. I had gotten 2 of them. I actually used one for myself, but I found that last year and I've had it there forever. Like I've had it for a long time. But I really want to do some kind of gender reveal for you guys. Like I said, I already know what baby is, but I want to do it for you guys because it's kind of hard to not let it slip. I've been trying really hard not to let it slip, but I don't know how much longer I can do it. I'm surprised I've even gone this long, to be honest. But I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys later. I told hubby I was only gonna be on here to curl my hair, and we've been here for like 2 hours, an hour and a half. But I love you guys so much. Maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow, if not on supporters. And by the way, I know some of you guys have been asking for me to post the link to join my supporters. So I'm going to post it, but I'm not sure if you guys will be able to even see it because Facebook always takes the link down. So I'll post it. But if you want the link to be on my private lives that I do, which is supporters, you guys are more than welcome to join. It is a monthly subscription of $4.99. You guys don't have to, but some of you have been asking for it. I just know that Facebook always takes the links down. I don't even know why. But I love you guys. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. Stay warm. Stay safe. And I'll see you guys mañana. Bye.